Hello everybody, Fixxxer here, and today I have for you a game called The Edgelands. This was developed and published by Marshlight Software, which, according to their website, is a one-man studio. I don't know if this game was made by one man, but the developers describe it as a one-man studio, so perhaps so. Maybe. I don't know. So you can get this on Steam for $8.50. It came out on May 9th, so it's pretty new. I've been keeping an eye out on this for quite a long time, actually. I don't remember how I found it. It may have been a Screenshot Saturday on Twitter. And I've been seeing this guy's screenshots for quite a while. It's described as an uncanny rustic adventure. An atmospheric adventure set in the present day based on real and imagined folklore. And if you know me, you knew that would tickle my fancy, right? So, I wanted to give it a shot. And I had a couple problems already running the game. It was very grouchy about my second monitor. It shut it off, actually, which I thought to be very strange. And there's not a whole lot to do here in the options. The music is outrageously loud, so I'm going to turn that down in editing. But I can't even hear myself talk because the music is so loud, so I'm not even wearing my headset right now. But anyway, we can go back. I am ready to start a new game. Let's get going. I have no idea how long this game is, by the way. The house. And that's me. And my owner. Possibly. You sit upon an unfamiliar bed in an unfamiliar room, taking comfort in the safe, dependable world of your computer. All is stillness and calm. Okay. The only sounds you hear are the restless creaking of the woods beyond your window and the contented purrings of your feline companion. Alright, I can use WAS, then I can use my arrow keys. Let's shitpost on Reddit. Yet you wander along avenues, from which toothsome orange faces leeringly urge you to click in their direction. Time passes, click, click. An hour, maybe more, click. Eventually, the digital trance subsides. Alright. A reassuring chime ushers in a fresh batch of unread messages. Email from home at Merkmail. Alright, Holmes. Dear new tenant, we trust you will be appropriately comfortable and compliant in your new dwelling. Please familiarize yourself with the compendium of rules and proper conduct. Our underlings have placed your belongings in the basement. Please be hesitant in contacting us. Please be hesitant? Regards, Murtek Lettings. Now, I don't know if English is this guy's first language or not. I'm not sure. Local events. Dear auto-subscribed mailing list entity. Upcoming events for your calendar. Wassailing the wards in Greenleaf Corpse. Full Moon Stone Procession. Art exhibition at the Gallery of Umbral Dissidents. Please note, next Thursday's swine guessing is canceled due to illness. That's lovely. Fantastic. Can I shut my shit off? Ooh. So this is a little bit like a point-and-click adventure. Not exactly, but somewhat. I think something more along the lines of the Moose Man. You guys remember the Moose Man? Gorgeous game. I think it's one of the most gorgeous games I've ever played, really. Check that one out for sure. I think this is somewhat along those lines. Look under the bed. You see the dull glow of your phone, which appears to have slipped into the dust-drenched landscape beneath the bed. Why am I typing? You reach down and pick it up, and for a moment, all feels right in the world. Do I have an inventory? Can I look at that? Maybe not. Can I look outside? No. What's in my cabinet? My place is infested, I guess. Okay. I can't interact with them. I'll just take my little eggs over here, I guess. And I got mice. This place is horrible. In a tarnished frame of faded elegance, you see a heavy textured painting of a proud stag, so pale it almost glows. Ooh. We'll hold off on that. You see a murky painting in a shabby frame. A tower juts defiantly before a bright moon. I'm guessing... Oh, I can go this way. Alright, well, let's check the door first before we move on. Get out of here, Mies. Oh, it's the pooper. Was there a face in there? Look. You see a hazy smudge of a mirror mounted on the wall in a plain wooden frame. Glimpses of your reflection ebb and flow, while other indistinct shapes lurk deeper in the foggy background. Ooh, peer deeper. It is hard to distinguish between your faintly distorted features and residual murk. This guy really loves the word murk, doesn't he? Within the shifting glass, but you catch fleeting impressions of black feathery wings and falling leaves. You avert your gaze swiftly, a sense of relief tainted by the sensation that something unknown skulks beyond the glass. Okay? You can always flush in games. A yawning bathtub, which has seen better days, crouches in the corner on little clawed feet. Look inside. A small but determined spider stalks the curved interior, searching for a means of escape. We'll rescue. You scoop the spider out of the bath and place it on the floor. It skitters away through a crack in the floorboards, bowing curtly as it does so. Lovely. Alright, let's head to the right. Any more infestations? You know what, Cat? That mouse was your job. You have one job, Cat. One job. A small chest rests on the shelf, the word spare keys scrawled tantalizingly across the front. Open it. You try to lift the curved lid, but the chest is inevitably locked. You don't say. Okay. Cat. The guy that made this game, I believe, is also in a band, if I remember reading correctly. So perhaps that's where the music comes from. Maybe not the band, but we know he's at least skilled. Alright, well, I can't do anything. Do I just follow the cat? Maybe. A door, unremarkable apart from the presence of a cat flap in the bottom corner. Open it. You do not remember locking the door but when you arrived, but it is presently unquestionably locked, and it will not open. Let's squeeze through. You dimly recall reading a story about druids who were able to shapeshift into the feral forms of animals, roaming woods and fields on eager paws, soaring dappled skies on raven wings. Sadly, it was just a story, and you have no access to shape-shifting druidic magics. Thus, the idea of you fitting through the cat flap is rather ridiculous. Huh. Alright, I didn't think it was. But whatever. I'll leave that. That might be a little too loud. I'll turn it down at editing. Oh, I can interact over here. Okay, there are demons in my fridge. I have a demon fridge that I cannot close. Was it the music that was causing it? Nope. Nope, those are just demon rats or something. Okay. Whoa, oh. You stand before a heavy door. Patchy paintwork peeling off in mottled chunks. A musty heat emanates from the keyhole. Open it! The handle is warm in your hand and you give a hopeful twist, but the door is locked and remains unmoved. Shit, nothing working around here, man. All I want is to open this chest and follow my stupid cat. Anything else around here that I perhaps missed? How about the bookshelf? Nothing? How about over here? Oh! A moth-eaten rug, weathered by countless footfalls. Look! Among the dust and fallen insects, you notice a dull bronze key, which you take. I do take, and I shall take it over this way. For I put it in the box, and I unlock my shape-shifting self. That looks like Slugcat in the frame, doesn't it? A small chest rests on the shelf. We unlock it with a key. The key fits snugly and turns with a decisive click. The chest creaks open and a half-imagined fanfare trumpets joyfully in your head. Inside you find a large rusty key, which you take. Okay. Do I use it on this door? You stand before the door. Can I can. Speed this up. Unlock it. The key goes in, the lock clunks, and the door yawns open. Hot, stale air wafts over you, like the breath of overexcited canine of unnatural size. Ew. Dog breath is nasty. Ugh. Oh, I thought this went outside. Maybe it doesn't. Hello? Freddy Krueger's basement? What was that? Search the boxes. A teetering wall of cardboard boxes looms in the shadows. A bedraggled obelisk of your half-remembered worldly belongings. Search. You pry back a few tattered flaps, revealing random assortments of crockery, tools, and old books all wrapped in ragged newspaper. Let's read them. Idly, you peruse a few crumpled pages, bleak headlines about economic uncertainty, mingling with MercTech branded advertisements for MercTech branded products. Lovely. There's a book back there, too. An archaic furnace glowers here. All hiss and clatter, you cannot get very close to the fitful machine, as the heat, it turns out, is overwhelming. Turn it off. Temperature is so feverish that the notion of interacting with the furnace is out of the question. You'll require some sort of tool or implement if you want to have any dealings with the machine. The heat from the furnace will not let me pass. I need that key on the wall. Okay. Can I get through here, please? Push the box! Push it more! And more! I'll take this, please. The solitary book leans innocently against the wall, leather-bound and nameless. It appears to be an almanac of sorts, written in a script you cannot decipher. Many pages feature drawings of plants and animals in a dark ink. Images of flora and fauna parade before your eyes. A foraging rodent, a grazing beast, a tree adorned with lanterns, malign thickets. Each picture makes uninvited thoughts whisper at the back of your mind, growing louder with each turn of the page. The drawings grow more outlandish as you delve deeper into the book. Twisted black roots, a shadow with wings and antlers. We have wendigos going on around here. A pale feline. The whispers grow and echo, and you feel compelled to release your hold on the book, dropping it to the floor. The cover slams forcibly shut, and you are left reeling, mind silent once more. What is that going to do to help me with the damn furnace? Can I go this way? No. I would very much like to push this box more. No, I don't want to... Oh, search for tools! A teetering wall of cardboard boxes looms in the shadows. Yeah. You randomly choose a box and begin delving inside. It mostly contains power supplies long since divorced from their more useful counterparts. You move on to another box, and nestled deep beneath a stack of every utility bill you have ever owned, and a small collection of seashells, you find a battered wrench, which you take. I got a wrench. Alright, let's go. Alright, what do we got? I want to use my wrench. Use the wrench on furnace. You approach timidly, wrench wielded before you defensively. Latching onto the protruding handle, you strain and push, and the furnace groans in defiance. After a few moments of sweltering struggle, the mechanism shifts with a metallic grasp, and the fires in the furnace stutter and subside. Hello, key! Suspended on a length of black twine is a small silver key, which glints enticingly. You unhook the key and carefully place it in your pocket. We have it in our pockets. Let's go, girl. Do I still have a wrench? I can't look at my inventory. Use door? Oh, Interesting. Okay. So does that get me out here then? I hope. All because of this stupid cat. Unlock door with key! Silver key glides happily into the lock and turns with a gentle and enticing click. These clicks are very enticing. Hello, Putty Tat. Oh, you little shit. You're just gonna walk away, aren't you? What are those? Oh, that's like dandelions. You see a lopsided well made from mossy, dark bricks. A lichen-covered rope dangles down into the dripping dark below. Pull it. The rope, though damp and rather slimy, is surprisingly strong. You give a few hefty tugs, but it feels like there's something heavy attached to the other end, which is beyond your strength to move. Maybe we can get the cat to do it. Can I play with this? No? I'll go to the cat in a minute. I want to see what it says over here. A makeshift arrangement of planks and metal forming something which could loosely be described as a shed. The darkness within the ramshackle structure is dense and chittering, and you are unable to delve too deeply into the musky interior. I thought it was going to say murky. You do notice a very faintly carved symbol just above the entrance, which resembles a pair of curved antlers. Oh, them Wendigos. You guys, I'm telling you, you stay away from mine shafts and elevators in games like this. No mine shafts, no elevators. And if there's an elevator in a mine shaft, check out. Just shut the game off. Can I interact with this weed? No, but it moves when I move by it. Bolted to the side of the house is a battered fuse box, dejectedly spitting sparks. Your curiosity is rewarded with a view of tangled wires writhing and squirming. Several have wriggled free from their sockets and lash about fitfully. Repair them. Driven by bravery or foolishness, perhaps, you confront the wiry nest. Oh! Oh my god. Alabaster wire. Yeah, you guys, I'm not an electrician. I couldn't even tell you if this is bullshit or not. It sounds like bullshit to me. Alabaster wire, it sounds like bullshit. But that's how much I know about the subject. Alright, well, let's, I like crimson. Let's go with that. You nimbly avoid any stray sparks and jam the wire into place. Fuse box shudders briefly, then settles into a satisfied hum. Did I guess correctly, or was there a wrong answer there? I don't know. Every time I pass those green things, they make a noise. Or every time I get close. There's more of them dandelions. Hello? Take me to your people? No? These lamps look like my legs. And wrought iron gate is set into the wall here. A path leading deeper into the woods, visible on the other side. Open it, duh. You give a firm push, then a hefty pull, but the gate will not move. An obtuse and obstinate locking mechanism regards you smugly. Everything is locked here. Everything. Can I do something different? No? Just leave? So I need to open the gate somehow. Can I run? No? Alright, so I hope there's not a lot of traveling here, because she doesn't walk very fast. A dull stone pedestal is attached. See, I didn't see that it popped up any kind of words when I walked by it the first time. Maybe it didn't, and I don't know. A dull stone pedestal is attached to the wall on top. On the top are a multitude of irregularly shaped buttons, each bearing a different symbol. Look for the antler symbol. You study the clustered buttons until eventually you notice one adorned with a pair of curved antlers. With slight hesitation, you push it with a wary finger. For a moment, nothing happens. The garden seemingly suddenly overwhelmingly quiet, as if the air was holding its breath. Then a loud and definitive clunk is heard from the direction of the gate. I have solved the puzzle. I shall go onward. You stand before a trail leading deeper into the tangled woods. Ooh, I'm going to stay here because I'm going to follow the trail next episode. So there you guys go. That's the Edgelands. You can get it on Steam for $8.50. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.